go. Welcome. Track prep just got done. We pushed Pro Modified back a little bit, so we're just about ready to get started with looks like all our gassers are coming up and make a hit. A couple super stock cars there, so stay tuned. Cars coming down the hill. Once again, welcome back. Another little quick one. What's going on, Chris? Josh Jones putting in work. Once again, Pro Mod shakedown got pushed back to 4:30 due to track temperatures and heat, but we got a whole bunch of cool looking gassers coming from you. A couple super stockers, a couple top sports, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So like, share, subscribe, let's do. Yeah, the wind is always blowing here. Still a tailwind, which is good. That's molten the dirt. She's a whipping, folks, show. Once again, a little confusing here. Some cars run an 1/8 mile, some cars run a 1/4 mile. So we'll decide to play it by ear. So appreciate everybody tuning in with us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Once again, we got several groups of grassers coming, the super fast ones, the double A's. So enjoy the show. Sounds like we got something firing up right now. Oh, we got a super stocker coming down. Brand new car out of Randy Jewel's shop. Paul Scarletta behind the wheel. 1030s, the 1030s. Come on, app. Come on, app. Alrighty, bunch of A gassers, double A gassers. Boy, these guys put on a show. Let's enjoy it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let the deuce loose. The deuce is loose. It's like we got an Angler and a Willis. Not sure the age year to Willis over there in the far lane. Shakedown run, shakedown run, shakedown run. There go our gassers kicking us off. Yeehaw.
The Hemi J taking on Jar Racing in the 33 Willis down there. Reed gets
Jar Racing far lane, fastest gasser I've seen up in Canada. Here we go, pair of heavyweights coming at you. Thank you. Boy, if something like that don't get you excited, I don't know what will. We got nitro cars here, we got gassers. Yeah, hey honey, miss ya. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your break. Once again, the Jar Machine, the fastest gasser up here in Canada. Let's see what Blackie's got. boys pretty excited about that one. Woo! Check out the Opal in the far lane. Once again, 498, 498 for the black car, the Henry J. And of course the shoebox coming down the hill. God, look at that Opal. Got an Aries motor in it, I believe. Hemi based. Y'all know it don't take a lot to get me pumped about drag racing. Just make sure you like, share, subscribe. All right, we got one running and one cut off. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we got a block that got blowed away. It's on the run down there. They're trying to catch it. Still trying to catch it. Yay! Y'all know the wind blows here, but boy, she just kicked it up in the high gear. Wow.
All right, as soon as Mike gets back, we'll
But it feels really good. I guess that came from the 330. I guess they're not gonna get a 330 time. Yeah, she kicked up in high gear. That's some lake effect wind. Shoo! Once again, we got shakedown runs here this afternoon. The show starts at 7 tonight. 7 tonight. Got that beautiful Opal on the far side, the 55-ish Chevrolet right here in front of us. The Gassers group put on a great show, sponsored right there by, I believe, Engineered Racing Services is involved with these guys. Oh, 57, they said 57. But look at the Opal. Son of hellfire over there in the far lane. The old Chevrolet gave a starter line, ran right around them. And I believe that was our last batch of things. Hope they got some good glue or some Velcro or something. Uncle Mikey down there working hard. Once again, thanks for checking in today. We're having a good time here. Got our first show round tonight. 7 p.m. Top Sportsman, Top Dragster, Gassers, and Pro Modified take to the racetrack for their one qualified run tonight. A couple juniors coming down the hill. Looks like some top sportsman cars, some motorcycles, top dragsters. I do hear another nostalgic car coming around a corner. Hey, from Alberta. Yeah, that wind kicked it up a notch. I'm gonna have to hold on to my stuff now. Good day to morning. But I'll tell you what, it feels good. It is a hot day up here in Canada. Woo. Once again, let's welcome Josh Jones to the family. We had a couple incidences last week that didn't sit well with me, so Josh we're not here to give anybody a hard time, but man, just keep it PG-13. We got a lot of young women and women that watch and kids. Just keep it PG-13 and Josh can just enjoy the show and won't have to do any work. So, whatever he does, I got his back 100% just like he has mine. So. Heck of a tailwind. Coming off the lake. Lake Erie over there not too far. Lake Ontario one way. But I gotta tell you, that breeze feels good with the high heat conditions. It's cooled it off a bunch. Can't decide if I'll be sunburnt or windburnt. What do you think? 103 in Carolina. Yikes, you can have it. The G-Force racing young lad coming down the hill in his junior dragster. The G-Force machine. Once again, we're down a camera today. The track and their sponsor asked me to input the time slip app, so as gracious as they are to me, we definitely had to do it. So enjoy the time slip app, courtesy of Fletcher Racing. Time for some watermelon to pull up. those guys are victim of the 130-degree track temperature. Front engine dragster coming up. Front engine dragster, nostalgia-like. Fuel-injected machine, it looks like. I can't even wear my big cowboy hat. My neck would be like stretched out from it blowing away. Come on, baby. Blah, 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 blah. Place is really starting to fill up, man. A lot of people make an event out of this every year.
This is Aaron Strexer. He's got the crew from Peyton's crew down there. Spencer Nightingale and the rest of them down there getting this thing all ready to fire. Sway a little more there, Spenny.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing it doesn't snow here year round. It's a pretty country. Everything's so green and lush. All right, looks like she's running now. And the Peyton Top Fuel team over there helping them out. Looks like it's got a small block in it. Oh, come on, come on! Ah! Start pushing!
Lost fire, so the gang will run down there with some fire and up juice. Or maybe push it back and try it again.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Doing good.
I was curious, do you happen to have any lens cloth with you?
Yeah, okay, great, thanks.
All right.
Back into the water?
All right, he tried to help a photographer out that doesn't have a lens clearance. Baby small block there. Maybe that's why I won't run. Ain't got enough power. Needs big block in it. Himmy. Looks like a relatively new ride. Almost looks like bicycle wheels on the front, but I'm sure they're not.
Battery, plug her in.
I would think 909 and 148 would feel pretty good now. How about you? Once again, 909, 148. Something like we got something else making a whole lot of fuss back there. Oh, big dragster. Once again, big field of top sportsman, top dragsters here for the quick 16, quick 8. Super Dave coming up in the Pro Charge GTO.
The nitrous warrior Degrassi and his deputy, young son Josh, ready to set up to the burnout procedure. Yeah, this is we're running out Outlaw Fast 16. That's what Kenny's running here. Outlaw Fast 16. You got a qualifier at 7 p.m. Big show.
I guess it's the VP lane and the Schaefer's Oil lane. The VP and Schaefer's Oil. Oh, rare Morrison machine. That one wasn't too bad for Grassi. Definitely out of it early with that mile an hour, only 159. Something else got a whole lot of bite going on up there. Let's see what comes down the hill. Good, how are you? Super Dave coming down a hill. Pontiac GTO Pro Charge combination. Super Dave's third run of the day, I think. Last one was pretty good. Brand new combo. Be a big nitrous engine machine. Pete blazing by. Yes, there are nitro fuel cars, top fuel cars and nitro fuel cars. They'll run tomorrow night at the show 2 times. 6 and 9, 7 and 10, something like that. When the big show. All right, something blowing around down there. Again, Primitive Pete on a license pass according to the information on the side. Making headway, making headway. Dan Germano coming down the hill in a Royal Purple Top Sports machine. We see Dan a lot, PDRA series, crossing the border.
Pro mods to the lanes for your 430 shot. Pro modified to the stage lanes for your 430 shot. Pro mods to the lanes.
I like the sound of that. Do you guys? Free AC from Germano there. Thank you very much. Should have went sooner. Wasn't thinking. Once again, it is the last day to nominate for the Power 100 Drag Illustrated. If you think we're worthy of a vote, fine. If you think someone else is worthy of a vote, give it to them. It's going to be some tough choices. Tough choices. First bodied junior dragster over there out of the Flex Racing Camp. Man, it is a stunner. Just out of the paint booth. And the dinosaur hunter near lane did a good job last weekend for the Canada Heads Up here. Good drag race for the little kiddos. Good job. Asphalt Angel, near lane. Let's see who's in the far lane. A lot of these kids I recognize from last weekend. worked himself to death last weekend. His girls faced each other 3 times, so let's give him a big round of applause. Good job for the foam machines. Ansley and Aubrey, good job, girls. All right, looks like we got some stock and super stockers coming down the hill. Pro Modifieds on standby. Don't see anybody rolling to the lane.
Kelly Cooper here too. I told you you got some great announcements. No, Richard's Kelly Cooper here this weekend. Kelly, you're gonna do the Pro Mods.
It's awesome. Yes, I am the official announcer of the Canadian Pro Mod Series, brought to you by Ian Hill Racing Productions.
Right, a great series it is. We raced a couple weeks ago with the Pro Mods.
It's awesome.
This weekend's gonna be even better.
I would think that's off the hook. Look at the fans.
Isn't that a good?
Hello, everybody. All these fans. Look at their scaffolding set up. I've never seen stuff all the way to the end. This is amazing.
This is Kelly's first Nitro Nationals.
This is my first night.
It is a little bit dumbfounded by the people in the cars. So it's a
All right, Duster versus El Camino.
First qualifying session. We'll take Pro Mods.
KC in the big drags to far lane. The door car's gonna hang back and wait.
Casey Kovacs and the Engineer Racing Service of all those Toronto Strikes Order. Ready to launch. Right past here.
Dale Standers putting on a show for us. Thank you very much.
Pull monster 3 and 4.
Doesn't look like any of our Pro Mods are moving very fast. Got one more car and the lane's be empty, but we're going to stay on because Pro Mods should be next. And then we'll take a break and we'll see you back at 7 o'clock for the show. El Bandito! Tony Valero in the El Bandito small block clutch machine. Let's see if he can yank him up in the air.
Iron Mike showing Tony where the sweet spot is on the starting line for that stick shift camera. Big time. Big time.
Alrighty, hang tight. Track prep coming up. we got a couple pro mods lining up, track prep underway. Pro mods will be next, and then we'll end our live stream until 7 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the show. Let's see, they got the volunteers up there looking at the racetrack, so things should be good. No, probably no nitro testing. Thanks again for tuning in. Once again, we'll finish the pro mods up, then we'll see you at 7 o'clock for the show. All right, track prep nearly done. The old wind is still a whipping and dipping. Now you know why all those windmills are around here, because they get a lot of use. See Steve Boardman up there, Kelso, Lazick, Big Sal, Andrade. I'm sure all of them that tested will be up there. Once again, the big show starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Top sportsman, top dragster, pro modified, as well as gassers. Should run from about 7 to 9, and then we'll see you sometime tomorrow afternoon and do it all over again when it starts meaning something. What it was last weekend. I think it was 130 yesterday. All right, track tip, near lane 121, 121. It's like Steve Boardman in the 63 split window, the gray one with a scribble on top, maybe the first one down the hill. One of the pro mods will probably run singles. Josh Fote says it's almost 88 degrees. Some of the guys were telling me the air was over 4,000 feet earlier. Some of them had never seen air that bad. 4,000 feet corrected. Told that this was an Army air base way back in the day. This was a runway, and then there's another pretty long section of asphalt going across the racetrack the other way. This was a base.
If the heat stays tight all day and then at night it's here. Well, make a liar out of me.
Looks like Kelso and Boardman going to line up side by side. Pro Modified final qualifier. Thanks, you know my name. Don't forget to check back in tonight around 7 p.m. 7 to 9. Give me the prime time. Then do whatever you want to do after that, before that. All right, decent run both sides. Decent run both sides. Let's try that thing. That Corvette was all over the place. Yeah, Santos has two cars. He's got a 69 that he is driving. And the bubble tops coming down the hill, far lane. Jordan, former 2024 NHRA Pro Mod World Champion Jordan Lasik behind the wheel. Big Sal is coming by beside us. Big Sal. Trying to play with those graphics. Give me a minute to try to get it figured out. A drag race.
369 with a 8 and 202, and tower side 378 with a 9 and 201 in the right lane. Good running. Home on. Nice hat, Joe.
Nice pass. Jordan Lasik over there driving a bubble top out of Santos Motorsports, and Big Al in his Ford Mustang. Hey, I hope that graphic stayed up a little longer. We're trying to play with it. Imported a different way. Schaefer's is an oil company out of the United States. Schaefer's Oil. Sponsor quite a few racing things, and they're the official sponsor of the Nitro Nationals. Giving away a lot of free gear, but unfortunately I can't wear any of that free gear because I'm on Team Redline Oil. All right, Big Sal in the far lane. And Claude St. Maurice coming down the hill in his Pontiac Firebird. Big Sal and his Ford Mustang over there in the far lane. Go!
Some blew through the beams there.
I am going to brag. I'm quite proud of myself for figuring that out. Is it up long enough? Do we need to leave it a little longer? Let me know. Once again, everybody getting it figured out. Claude St. Maurice, them maybe CO2 problem or something inside the car. Maybe go in the drive. Andrade over there with his new screw charger on top. Fuel tech everywhere on that machine. Once again, the show starts around 7 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Right here, live and free. Thanks to our friends at Toronto Motorsports Park. Thanks to our friends at Canada Heads Up Series and Santos Motorsports for brokering this relationship. I'm grateful to be up here. I got a lot of friends and a whole lot of followers up here on the Canadian side. good event to come to this weekend for us. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And most of all, visit our online store and get yourself some NC Pro Motor gear and support your favorite live streamer.
Good.
All right, I hear the word good. Let's try it again. St. Maurice near lane. Andrade far lane. Canadian Pro Mod Series. Yeah, it's very hot, very hot. But a good run.
A couple of more coming around the corner here. We've got Jay Santos. Honey Banks in the Corvette.
All right, Banks in the beautiful split window over there. Screw blower on top, 63 version. And of course, Santos in the old trusty 69. Santos is 6-0 when I'm filming a race in Canada and he's running. 6-0. Kenny V 7-0. DSP. Mark, how are my favorite Texanadians doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Sure do miss you. Once again, Santos 78. Where's that thing? There it is. 945. We need to show the 330 on that. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. Looks like we got a couple more pro modifieds coming down the hill. And then we're gonna take a break. The show starts at 7 o'clock tonight, man. We get a little bit more of this heat off the racetrack. You won't want to miss it, live and free. Thanks to all my coverage partners. Thanks to Toronto Motorsports Park. Thanks to Schaefer's Oil for supporting the Nitro Nationals. I don't remember what it said. Hold on. It was only 197. Only 197. 197. The Outlaw, Corvette, Farlane, Sienna, Wild Gus, and Twin Turbocharged Pontiac Firebird. Wild Gus Racing Family coming up. And they still got some work to do on that, but maybe we can get it figured out.
Here comes Jack.
Viva Brian Machine, Viva Brian, Rich Blows.
69.
What's up, Smokin's Garage in the house? Thanks for your amazing support the last few years. Miss you. Once again, we're going to shut it off here. A couple more cars and pick us up at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. East Coast time, 7 p.m. The show starts. Woo! Let's shoot! squirrely to me. Let me watch it over here on the Pro Motor Vision replay. Maybe it was just spinning. All right, that's our last Pro Modified car. Looks like there's 3 or 4 in line. We're already running. We may as well stay on from them because that's what we do. Hope you're enjoying the show. Appreciate all the love. Big trip up here to Canada for the last 10 days. Trying to figure out a plan for next weekend. It's between the IHRA tractor pull at Toronto Motorsports Park, which is heavily in the favor because I can go home and sleep in my own bed, or head down to Outer Banks. The event down there with Extreme Pro Mods. Hang out with my friends from Patriot Races. Tractor pulls, maybe gonna do it, but let me know what you think in the comments. A couple more coming down the hill, and then we're gonna, I might even have a cold beer, take a beer break. All right, the NOS machine coming down. Look at the name on this thing, very catchy, very clever.
Okay, the Gothic machine, I think Mark's in it now. You'll know it's nitrous beauty. Lower at the back of that car, put smaller tires on it. It's like that. Really rad.
Still trying to figure out how that overlay works.
Organizer of the Outlaw Fast 16, which will be coming up for the first qualifier at 7 p.m. to start the show.
So we'll see. Hang tight. All right, Grossi back around the big old long nitrous fed machine. Rare force and horsepower. That should go away. Let's see if it resets itself. Motorsports, I believe. Well, the stick shift car wasn't stick shifting. All right, it's a top sportsman car coming down. Germano on the Royal Portland machine. Damn it. Oh, leaking something.
He's okay. He's over the car.
Had a big
Just
leak.
got into some oil
Big
and spun
leak.
and hit the concrete.
Bummer.
And
Bummer,
wrecked that
bummer,
beautiful
bummer.
car.
Water, it
So
looks
Dan
like.
Germano, you okay, Dan? Okay, it's not oil that come out, it's just water, which is a blessing. Because if that was oil, we'd be in trouble. So Dan Germano, still in the car. All right, give this man a hand, folks. He's okay.
All right.
Dan Germano,
There we go.
nothing he can do. That thing took off on him. There's nothing he can do. Give that man a hand.
Let's take another look at it now we know he's okay. Well, all I can say is a good thing he didn't go over.
Yep.
That can be fixed.
Or happened down there.
Yeah. Water out of the car, Jan's out of the car, so everybody watching at home, everything's cool. Just probably some hurt pride and some hurt feelings and an empty wallet. But he is okay, which is good to know. They're a good group of racers. I believe that's a fairly new power plant up under the hood, so not what they were looking to do today. Once again, big water leak or something out of Germano car, making some contact with the wall. Not soft contact either. You can see the front end's all buttoned up, but he is out of the car, which is a good thing. Got way up on two wheels. I was worried about it going over, so yikes.
Well, I mean, how much damage do you actually have? Because it is insane. Some of the shit that but the safety is, you know, and the safety measures that people just, they walk away from it. You know, I mean,
button and I was looking at the wall.
Oh yeah, two car races.
I had no.
You want to watch it?
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got the man over here. Just had this incident. So
All right.
all right, driver taking a look at things, not very happy, but he is a one piece, so we all think. Well, that was a little bit more excitement than we were bargaining for, but got about 3-4 cars left. They're getting the racetrack. Once again, that was only water from somewhere, somehow. That looked like that car did have a radiator in it, so not sure what happened. It's in top sportsman car, because sometimes they have to turn them around pretty quick. Don't forget, while we got a quiet minute, get you some Pro Motor merchandise. So those people, you have to look at the logos every day. They're a very vital part of our business model. We wouldn't be able to go to these places, travel all these miles, and spend all this money on equipment, and bring you all this free drag racing without their support. So if you can support any of them, send them a message, whatever, I would appreciate it, because they keep us in business 24/7, 365, making drag racing greater. righty, couple more hot rods. Tony Pontieri coming down the quality press machine doing some exhibition passes.
Motor Pro Stock.
Hello, Radio Tire. How you been, buddy? Long time no see.
I tell you, are monsters. 800 and I believe it's 850 something cubic inches on gasoline.
20 cubic
no
inches.
Power adders.
Manual transmissions.
Under the hood. Jerry Haas chromoly tube chassis. A lot of them are running.
Did you see Quarterbacks has got a pro stocker under construction? Let's see how good that'll be. Looking forward to seeing that.
Tony with a John
Swanster's new car's coming along. Jimmy Taylor's pipes getting laid.
Wait a minute.
Go, Quarterbacks, go.
Go check out the motor in this thing. Large by huge. Gasoline. No blow.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I thought he was going to sink a tire, but that old big
2022
cubic inch motor powered on through it.
Tony.
Now, Slick's bar is getting wound up over there. Very cool little place over there. Should be wide open later. Not sure if I go over there or not.
Tony the barber. He's not a barber, he's an auto mechanic. Owns his own shop now in Bolton. His family had a service station. Should be.
413.
That is a very good lap in the heat of the day. The air's not that great. It's pretty hot. That's a very good lap for Tony the barber on the area.
All right, Scarletta Jr. coming down a hill. Ian Hill, far lane. Last pair, last pair. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, Jordan, I'm doing good. Pretty good pair to end the day.
Small block Chevy powered.
All right, guys and
Chevy
girls.
tubes.
We'll see you back at 7 o'clock. We'll wait for the time slip to come up if you care. Here we go. Hill 008, boy. 134. See you at 7. Get you a cold beverage, which I am going to do. We'll be back around 6:45, 7 o'clock, right here, live drag racing, live and free. NC Pro Bot are out from Toronto.